Well, well, well. Look at this. A new challenge run. Yes, we're continuing the bow legacy. We're gonna do bow only for Gothic 3 Forsaken Gods, which is of course a standalone expansion pack that continues on the story of the Path of Adanos that we chose. But you can see that we are, you know, back in Montera as a mortal man, so let's just get this little mansplaining shit out of the way, and then I will recount the plot, because I cut the initial cutscene out.
You come back to see the mess you left behind?
I left no mess behind. I left you all with a chance, an opportunity to work towards a Montera that knows peace. None of you took that chance, and now look at what's happening.
Well, it's your friends who have been making trouble.
That is no reason for you to sit down and do nothing, while our land is drenched with the blood of our fellow men. It seems the gods weren't the reason for all our fighting after all. You people only live for your own selfish aims, and will think nothing of spilling a little blood to fulfill them. I've returned to put an end to all of this. Now, how much time have I lost? How long have I been sleeping?
On the way to Geldern, one of our caravans found you battered and half dead. Obviously an orc attack. You've been out for about a week since we found you.
Where's my equipment?
I'm certain you'll
You had my equipment, you fucks. So, as you can tell, we're back to level 10 with no experience, basically no skills or any of that shit. I think this is basically what we started off Gothic 3 with, because of course. Now this is Inog, if you can remember him from Gothic 3. He and his brother Inog have taken up the path of nothingness. Well, they're just trying to do their best to ignore the war going on. Basically, we spent 2 years in the plane of nothingness, a completely different dimension from Earth, apparently. And the war kind of stopped. There was peace for a while, you know, between the orcs and humans, because that was the whole goal of us destroying the magic and, you know, taking ourselves out of the world. But that didn't last very long. Thoris gathered up all the orcs into that faction, and Gorn obviously got all the resistance guys and Gotha and all that shit together, and they were having fun. And Lee is sitting on his ass on the throne. And Inog and Agog are
Good
here
day, sir.
with the rebels,
Would you like to
or what's
buy
left
today?
of them.
I have fresh stock. Fresh stock? Of what? Everything. Name it. What can you tell me about Inog? We wish for a better ruler. Every day we pray for a great king to come and make things better.
Oh god. Oh good, we can get a bow right off the bat. That one needs hunting skills, so I'm gonna buy, I guess, this one. And then some arrows. Except I just realized I don't have any gold. Oh wait, I have 200. Never mind. Can I afford this? That is a no. Alright, what can I afford? I can afford 262, so... There. We got a bow and some stuff. And we'll make this number 3. I will make the torch 10, even though I probably won't use it. Anyway. So the plot. So we went off into... What was a trail of breadcrumbs? Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna leave it for now while I talk about the plot. So we went off into the alternate dimension.
Good day, sir.
Oh, for
Would you like to
fuck
buy something?
sakes.
What do you know about the orc attacks? Oh, nothing, sir. I'm just busy trying to earn a living. Has the war caused much loss to your trade? I have gained by war. More people buy weapons.
You disgust me. What the hell? Ooh, look, a crown. There's actually more than one helmet in the expansion pack. How incredible. And it looks like they sell fire arrows and shit. How lovely. Anyway, so the 4 factions. Hopefully, I'm just gonna go outside so I don't get interrupted again while I fucking talk about this shit. I'm just gonna take a look around at what exists in the world now. So obviously we're in Geldern. Not much has changed as far as the landscape. I'm pretty sure they just copy-pasted the map and didn't get the original voice actor in. And the opening cutscene was even lower budget. It was literally just a slideshow with a completely different voice actor narrating the thing. So basically, yeah, Nameless and Zardis went into the alternate plane. We removed all magic. There was peace for 2 years, but then it was uneasy, and Gorn decided to attack the orcs because I guess he's kind of a dick now. He didn't trust them. So there's a war between the orcs and the humans, Gorn versus Thoris and all that stuff. And yeah, that's the state of the world right now. Inog and Agnog are trying to ignore the war, and Lee is not quote-unquote ignoring the war, but he's just waiting for it to stop. His whole stance is people will eventually get tired of fighting and then there will be peace. You know, waiting. That's what Lee does best. He's always waited. Is there no creatures in this world now? So yeah, anyway, Nameless and Zardis were watching this because I guess the alternate plane is kind of like heaven or something like that, where they just get to watch down at what happens to the world. As if it's like their television or something. And so yeah, Nameless got pissed off about the fact that people are still fighting, despite the fact that, you know, he literally sacrificed his life. What the shit? Oh, they're bandits. Okay, fine.
Stop right there.
I can take care of bandits. And Zardis is on the same stance as Lee. He was like, people will get tired of fighting. It's fine, just leave it. And Nameless was like, no, I sacrificed too much, and got really pissed off and was like, I'm gonna go fix it. Because I have to fix everything. And Zardis tried to stop him, and then the two of them had this horrendous magical fight using their godly divine powers. Because apparently Nameless gained godly divine powers as well. And, yeah. Nameless obviously won and came back to the world, but he was very battered and beaten, and that's why we're starting off at level 10 rather than 100 or whatever the hell we left at. So that's the plot. Nothing really changed, and we're real pissed about it. Given by the dialogue at the beginning there. Oh no! Put the melee weapon away, you fucking ass. What? There. It's all good. So, yeah, that's kind of the mediocre plot. This is terrible, and I'm gonna be totally upfront about it. I have played maybe an hour of this game in the past, and that was a decade ago. I just remember it being crap, and that's why I stopped. Right, I can't actually fight these things. Can I do this without you?
I need a lockpick.
Oh, I don't know how to do anything anymore. And I don't have lockpicks. I don't have anything. This is useless. Let's go back to Geldern. You can see that they changed the, you know, the health bars and the compass, and they made some subtle changes to things. They changed our starting armor. Why? I don't know. They seem like pretty miscellaneous details when everything else is so blaringly obvious. They didn't care that much. And the frame rate seems to be even worse than the original game, which is kind of funny, because it wasn't great to begin with. And yeah, we're just gonna stock up on stuff for now, because I need money apparently more than anything. I didn't pick up a lockpick, did I? No, I did not. So I guess we'll make our way back to Geldern, and we'll just start talking to people, and then we'll kind of watch the plot unfold. That's the general plan. You know, it's always like really stressful to start another one of these series, and I know this is kind of continuing on from Gothic 3, but it's still, you know, a new game, new series on my account anyway. And the stressful thing is, you know, just like, oftentimes the first video in a series is the only one that people watch. So it's kind of where they get like a taste for what's happening. And so I'm like, ooh, I gotta like make this like extra good, not like a mediocre day, because I don't know, following the series, you can definitely tell there's some days where I just don't give a fuck and I am just trying to get through the freaking challenge and get through the day and then, you know, bring some energy in next time. You can't do that on the first video because otherwise it'll get even less attention. Not that this is all for attention or anything. This is merely because I want to play the game in a interesting manner, but, you know, you gotta try to make it entertaining while you do it. I love how there's nothing. There's no people in any of like the off locations. Like all these huts are abandoned. To be fair, I guess war broke out, so everyone's like huddled up in the shelters. Because I don't think these cobwebs and shit were here last time. Alright. I'm not going to Geldern, so I should actually do that because I did say I was going to. I got a lurker chasing me now, so we're gonna have to avoid it. I don't know how I'm gonna stand up against that. This is so hard, because the last time I was playing Gothic, I was in like paladin armor and had a wicked bow. And now not only am I not in that stuff, but I don't even know what weapons exist. I don't know if they added new weapons for this, or if it's just the existing crap from Gothic 3 that they tossed in. But it'll probably be in different places. This is a much shorter game. Obviously, it's a standalone expansion, not a full-fledged game. I think it's like 15-ish hours, which is still like a third of what Gothic 3, or at least what my playthrough was, so... This is what it is. Right, no dialogue. Okay, well let's go into the leader. Oh my god, is this... Okay, that's like the model for the wood, and I was like, I swear to god, if I have to find stacks of wood again, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Alright.
Here it says something about alchemy.
Yay. 12 alchemy points. Is Inog in here? No, nobody's in here. So Inog is the leader?
In the beginning, the nomads roamed the land, and the Eternal Wanderer led the way.
I'd be curious to know if this is the exact same like excerpt that it gave me before, like in Gothic 3. I have a sneaking suspicion that it is. Either way. So, what the hell is the plan even? We can get recipes a lot easier than we could in Gothic 3.
Greetings, citizen. Are you from Geldern?
No, I've come from Gotha to live here.
Why have you left Gotha?
Gorn has been forcing citizens to join his army against their will. I ran away the day his soldiers came to my door.
Is not fighting for your land an honorable duty?
Warrior, spare me your teachings. Not all of us can be soldiers. Without us, you would have nothing to defend. We make the land you defend.
Wow, this is having the air of like a high school play.
What about Gorn's army? Can you tell me something about them?
The army is growing in size. Gorn is enlisting the support of mages and alchemists as well.
Do you despise Gorn for his actions?
Gorn must be thrown in the dungeons for starting this war. He must be chained and have his hands cut off, so that he can never pick up another sword.
Perhaps he has a good reason for the attacks. What do you know about Thoris?
All of Montera knows that Thoris was the one who managed peace between Orc and human. He is a man of honor, unlike Gorn.
That would be interesting if Gorn was the actual asshole in the end.
Do you trust orcs?
No, but I trust Thoris.
Thank you. You have been patient. The war will end soon. I promise you.
You're going to kill Gorn?
Only if I truly believe he is doing wrong.
Wow. We might have to kill Gorn. Probably not. It's probably just like an overblown side of things. It's fine. Okay. Rit. You guys are new.
Greetings. I'm looking for information.
Information can wait. You look like a warrior, but do you think
Oh,
you could
I've seen enough
off.
fighters to know that you are one that can be easily beaten.
Oh, you have a quick tongue. Let us see if you are as quick in battle. To get to me, you will first have to fight Griswold. You will need practice.
Griswold. Alright, okay, so you guys are the warriors. I don't really care.
I know, man, I know.
So they got some of the same voice actors in, apparently. Or maybe that's just for, like, the miscellaneous talking. Jurgen? Alright, well... Oh, do I not have a map? I do. They changed the map. Why did they change the map? What? His stuff didn't load in for a second there. Interesting. Alright, let's go see if there's anyone else with a name.
I'm going to take a break.
Barnabas. Anyone else with a name that's recognizable? Oh look, a trail of breadcrumbs. Where did the breadcrumbs lead, I wonder? But we saw the one before, way over there. I wonder, I mean, it's obviously a quest thing.
Huh? Who are you?
A fellow citizen of Murtana. What can you tell me about the war?
What war? Oh dear! Quick! Get me my armor! No, wait. I don't have any armor. Goodness! What do I do?
Calm down. There seems to be a war between the orcs and the humans. Do you have any information about that?
A war? Wasn't it over when Zardos killed the undead bison?
Bison? There is a new war brewing.
Oh dear. That's terrible! I don't think I can bear the sight of another undead bison.
Have Thoris's orcs ever approached you for your potions?
Huh? No, why would they? That sounds silly.
Don't you have anything to do?
Okay, well that was kind of a pointless conversation. I hope this isn't a repeat.
Are you looking for a room? I run this inn.
No.
Huh, a nomad.
Does your inn see fewer guests now that the war has begun?
More than ever.
What kind of guests do you see nowadays?
Mostly those who have an interest in the war. Soldiers, blacksmiths, weapon makers, the list goes on and on.
Do you keep a watch on these guests?
Oh no, that would drive me mad. My wife does that. I merely keep the books in order.
Have orcs ever stayed at your inn?
There were a few, but that was before the war. They do not come here anymore.
Oh, the hell with it. You notice that they didn't even keep Nameless's hair color consistent? It's darker in this. For some bizarre reason. I don't know why you would change something like that.
You have to watch what you say.
Huh. Nobody here is an actual person. I could have sworn I saw... Oh no, it was this guy. In the trench coat that looks like Lester. Let's take all those. Can have this sword and this halberd. Alright. Slightly more arrows. And I'm not gonna take the sensible way around. We're just gonna go talk to... Oh, for... Okay. Another bundle of weapons. Okay. So... Wait. The breadcrumbs continue this way? Alright. Where does the bread go now? Oh, here it goes. Did the breadcrumbs that way or did they go this way? Probably this way. Oh yeah. Beanweed. Well, 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 what do we have here? Has somebody been stealing bread? Wait. Bunch of fucking chickens. Oh, hence the bread. Who's been feeding you guys, hmm? And obviously they recycled the music from Gothic 3 because why wouldn't they, I guess? It's the same atmosphere, so fair enough. That's the whole point of music in games. Did I get a lockpick yet? I did! Wow, a bunch of recipes. Howdy doodle. So... any people? Right, that's Geldern over there. I think this is about as far as I made it in my prior playthrough. Not a playthrough. Play session? Oh, Jesus. I can't deal with that. Speaking of, I should probably put something healing in my inventory, eh? I don't really have much in the way of healing. Not a single potion, in fact. Or plant. Eat this bread. Oh god. Doesn't heal anything. Well... so we found like a little fortification with bread going to it, but there wasn't any people there. What do you think's in Geldern now?
I need a lockpick.
Yeah, I know. Look at all these nice chests, though. Like, there's decent stuff lying everywhere around. They probably kept the loot maps the same because laziness is abound. Shit, this is not what I wanted. Didn't want to fight a pack of wolves. Shit. A lot of this is looking for the story. Like, there's people to talk to in town, and that made sense. And now there's kind of like a little bit of like baked in storytelling with the breadcrumbs going to the chicken coop. But other than that, there's nothing. Okay, we're gonna go to Geldern because I don't know what else to do. I could have sworn there was supposed to be somebody here. And the only reason I think that is because when I played this a decade ago, I swear that's where I stopped. Was talking to some woodcutter in that area where the chickens are, but I must be mistaken. Maybe the memories from previous Gothic 3 playthroughs are bleeding over. And just overwriting other stuff. How memory works. Always end up overriding things. Which is why memory can't be trusted. In fact, eyewitness accounts, I'm not sure if this is a thing that's actually happening, but eyewitness accounts have like proven to be absolutely terrible and completely unreliable as far as like solving crimes and shit like that. And yet they still do it as like a standard practice thing, but I'm not sure how much weight it holds in court now. Maybe they've adjusted for that. Probably not, though, because, you know, the legal systems are horrendously behind the times for everything. That's kind of the point of them now. Preserve the old ways. How did we used to solve these? Just do the same thing, it's fine. There's no nuance and subtlety. Okay. What's the deal here? Wait, are there still teleporter stones, or am I expected to walk all over the fucking place? That's a good question. And how did I get to this world? Can I just teleport automatically? That'd be nice. Maybe there's a fast travel system on the map? Inog!
We thought you were dead. Where is Zardos?
I shall answer your questions later. There is a bigger concern at hand.
Don't bother me.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, really? There's a bigger concern at hand.
And Enos spoke to the Eternal Wanderer. Lay aside your staff, and in its stead, Enos gave him the scepter, and the Eternal Wanderer became his servant.
I swear this is the exact same ancient knowledge crap that we were getting before. Poison arrows. Take those. Can have my axe and these spells that I have no use for. Yeah. I only have 20 gold left, but it's fine. Former rebels. What are they now? I really wish I could skip through the dialogue
and Enos
here.
gave him a part of his divine power, so that he might curb the doings of Belial.
Like the normal skip
and the
buttons
power
don't even
was
work.
Fire, and he controlled it as he saw fit.
And then I won't even be using magic, so I don't know why I'm continuing to do that. And I'm never getting enough magic points to use the legendary armors and stuff like that, if they're even in this game. So there's really no point in reading those. I just keep hoping for alchemy, really. That's 90% of it. Okay.
Fight me in the arena.
Oh god, why
worry.
are you so obnoxious?
I doubt you will hurt me while you...
The fighters are so eager. They're like, ooh, a new guy, we gotta
Who
fight
are
him.
A fellow citizen of Montera. Oh dear, too many warriors nowadays. What a bad influence it will be on my children. Good day to you, sir.
You have a very puffy chest for such a skinny little man.
Greetings. I am looking for work. Is there anything I can do for you? Oh yes, you can help us. We have a big problem. What is the problem? There are a group of miners here that have been tormenting us.
What do they do?
Every night they fight at the arena at Geldern. They cause such a racket. They shout, use foul language, and behave in the most despicable manner.
Have you tried asking them to stop?
Oh no, they almost beat me up when I did. Luckily I ran away.
Very well.
Wait.
For some gold, I shall put an end to this.
Splendid! Wait, I would suggest you fight them during the day only. After a long night of fighting, they will be easier to finish off.
Very well. I shall be off.
You know, these quests are so quaint.
We're talking right now. I'm sure you have something else to do.
So...
Leave me alone.
who's the leader of the miners, I wonder? I don't even care. I will deal with this crap later. I don't think I have enough head knock arrows anyway. How many do I have? 7. Yeah, that'd be a dangerous game to play. Especially with no armor. Alright. So tell me. I can't fast travel. So what is the usual method of fast traveling? Now here's a question. Where was the teleporter stone last time? I seem to find them pretty easily before.
Huh. Who are you?
A fellow citizen of Montera. Some would say I'm a warrior.
Wonderful. We need more warriors. I am a warrior, so was my father. So was my mother. The only woman warrior in all of Montera. She was also a great cook.
Thank you. I have to leave now.
You guys annoy the shit out of me.
What do you want?
So much. What are you doing out here? So this is where we did that big fight. The frame rate. This game is so badly optimized. I didn't think it was oh look, something new, something that's actually different from the original Gothic 3. It's kind of bare bonesy, but we're not gonna get involved with the snapper fight. And I think these tombstones are different as well. Yes, 2 long years. Holy shit, frame rate. If I cut down the frame rate to 30 FPS in the final edit, hopefully it'll smooth some of that out. But probably not all of it. Some of the hangs are really bad. And I complained about them a lot in the original Gothic 3. Yeah. And this is patch 2. This is running the enhanced version. So, this is not the Steam version, by the way. I was not paying money for this. I have a hard copy. I got that running. And then I just put the patches and stuff in to get it up to snuff for my hardware. Alright, nobody's attacking me. Where is your leader? Where's Gorn? Where the hell am I even? This is fucking new. This looks very much like a Beliar temple.
Stop. Not one step further.
Okay. You guys have your own temple? Can I go this way? Yeah. So I can't go into your temple, but I can come into here. Alright, this is Trelis. Right, probably Thoris's house now. Where is Thoris?
Where will you be once the war is over?
I will remain at Montera as the next general.
Do you think Thoris has enough might to overcome the forces of Gorn?
Yes. Once the battle is over, Gorn will be begging for mercy. If he's still alive, that is.
Okay. But where is Thoris? Maybe the Hishion's house? Ah.
Curses to Beliar! You again! I was enjoying the peace and quiet.
There doesn't seem to be much peace and quiet from what I hear.
Hold your tongue or I'll cut it off. Gorn is the reason for this mess. He attacked me first.
Are you sure you didn't do anything to make him do that?
Are you putting me on trial? I'll tell you just once more. Gorn attacked me first! It was I who maintained peace between Orc and human. It is I who keeps an eye on not one, but 3 Orc regions. Yes, I am. And not only Trelis, but also Montera and Cape Dun. I am in command of all the Orcs and all the mercenaries here.
Alright. Your voice acting changed quite dramatically between sentences there, but we're just gonna give that one a pass, I guess. I also noticed the heavy chests are back, so I assume they work identically to how they did in... Oh my god, I just went in a circle. To how they did in Gothic 3, so we'd have to start all that crap again, but I'm not gonna do that. Osh.
Who are you? A fellow citizen of Montera. I'm...
Stay out of trouble. Our orcs will be watching you. Go away now, I'm busy.
He's asked his... he offers his name one more time, and people still don't give a shit. It's funny. I think they just do it for a joke at this point.
Does Thoris have the love and respect of his people?
Huh? Of course he does. Thoris has done great things for Trelis, and will now do great things for Mirtana.
What do you mean, Mirtana?
I meant he will be working to bring peace and prosperity to all of Mirtana.
Uh-huh. That's what somebody else said too.
Have the citizens suffered because of the attacks?
No. Gorn seems to be attacking only our military camps.
Then he is not as evil as some say.
I have spoken enough with you. Get back to work.
I'm sure you've still got things to do.
The variety of armor in here is actually quite nice too, because they have, like, this guy is in completely unique armor. Rather than just this crap, and that crap, and that crap that everyone is in. But I mean, to be fair, if you have, like, the existing assets of Gothic 3 and then just build on that, then why wouldn't you have more stuff? It'd be pretty embarrassing if you had literally nothing else to show other than just, you know, some minor plot stuff in the exact same world that you just reloaded. I think, anyway. This is very different looking now. So they're building a new town by the look of it. Like, they expanded things out. Who are you? Oh, just a mercenary. And there's a snake! He's a cold-hearted snake. Alright, well... This is Trelis. Where the hell do we go? Goth, I guess, or Montera? I suspect there's no teleporting in this, which would be silly.
If a Mora makes big trouble, then kill him. The Moras are weak. We must show them what strength is.
Where have you come
we
from?
will lead the Moras
Geldern?
into a new future.
Where I have
they
come
need
from
a strong
doesn't matter.
ruler. We are the hand that feeds them,
where
the
I am
fish that
going,
strikes
and
them.
I'm gonna hurt
if you
you.
fight against a Mora, let others watch. The cowardly Moras are
That
hiding
was a
in the
very
woods.
odd
They
voice
should
for an
come out
orc.
and fight. Grant those that show themselves openly an honorable battle.
He was so well spoken for those big tusks. Also, in the stupid intro cutscene thing, they managed to fuck up the way their own orcs look. They look more like... I mean, I don't even know how to describe them. They don't look like orcs. Not from, like, the original canon, and not from the Gothic 3 canon either. They just, like, were like these big horned Taurus-y things. You've got nothing. Oh. Looks like he's in a fight. No! Why do you insist on picking a frickin' melee weapon? You guys are having a bad time. Although, I'm missing my days of one-hit killing wild boars, so...
Filthy beast!
And apparently my hotkey for take all has no longer there. I'll have to see if it just got like I mean, obviously it wouldn't have been bound because this is a different game, but Although interestingly, it kept my music choice like setting. Unless I just happened to have tweaked that before when I came in, I don't know.
Stop! Not one step further.
But what are you guarding here? There's nothing here. There shouldn't be anything here. There better not be anything here. I'm gonna take these bundles of weapons just in case. So now what do? We want peace.
I need a lockpick.
Ah. Why are lockpicks so hard to come by? I had like 50 of them on day 1 last time. Okay, we gotta go that way to get to Montera, so north. I might have to do some research on this to make sure this isn't a painful slog, because if there's no teleporting, holy jeez, this is going to take a lot. Ah, I see they put something new here. That's nice. So they did rearrange the world a little bit, which is good, because otherwise it would be kind of suspect if they didn't do anything. Geldern looked strangely similar to how things were before, but they have definitely done some work outside of that. And obviously the landscaping is all the same as it should be, which is totally fair. Kind of like in Gothic 2, you know, they took the assets in the world of Gothic 1 and they changed it around a bit. Put some new stuff in, took some stuff out. Although they actually changed the landscape in that, which was impressive. Considering it was only for one small section of the game. Well, maybe not a small section. It was like a third of the game, of the plot important stuff that we spent in the old world. Because there was, you know, the whole finding the ore, the fighting the dragons, and then we had to go back for other plot reasons. I'm blanking a little bit, so forgive me. Bison everywhere. Alright, and the ridiculous wild boars. I gotta go. I don't want you to hurt me. Probably hurt. Oh, good. The wolves will take care of them. I don't have enough arrows to really throw away. Although, to be fair, like... Ah, shit. Double shit. Let's go. I could really use XP. A level up would be nice, because I could do significantly more bow damage if I had a better bow, but I need hunting skill to do that. I need to murder things to get hunting skill. Not so sure about whether the headshot advantage is still there. Ah, shit. Okay, I gotta go. You guys can deal with it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll deal with it. You can get the second one, though. I thought magic was gone. Like, I thought we destroyed magic from the world. Apparently not, though. Why? What happened? Okay. I was terrified it was going to crash there. I guess I should save this more often because I don't know how stable this game is. Anyone in the tavern? Oop. But you can see that there's definitely like an effort to try to have peace because there's, you know, no designated orc and human cities. There's just everything and everything.
You'll have to move along.
So far, nobody wants to talk. Makes sense, I guess. They didn't program in that much dialogue, so they just have to have everyone to tell you to piss off, basically. Ooh, look at this guy's fucking armor.
What do you want, human? I'm busy.
Why do you ally yourself with Thoris?
Because he is smarter than you are.
When do you attack Gotha?
When the time is right. We're waiting for the right time.
And he's got a different hairdo as well.
Where will the next attack be?
On your head if you don't stop asking so many questions.
Will there be any attacks on Geldern?
Why do you ask? Human, your tongue is long, and I have sharp blades. Be careful.
Khan. The Wrath of Khan. Pretty sure we killed him last game, but apparently that's been retconned as well.
Did you learn anything about Thoris's plans while you were in prison?
The orcs seemed excited about something a few days ago. I wasn't able to find out why. Ever since, they seem to be very confident about defeating Gorn.
Are the orcs truly loyal to Thoris?
It's difficult to say. There are some who consider only Khan as their leader. There
Ah.
are others who seem to be willing to bow before Thoris.
Are Gorn's soldiers capable of withstanding Thoris's attacks?
Gorn's forces can withstand anything. It is their loyalty I doubt.
Why?
Over time, Gorn has become secretive about his plans. We are not made aware of the reasons for battle. We are not made aware of any news that his spies bring.
Perhaps there is a reason.
Yes. Perhaps he does not trust his own people.
And even that armor has become more detailed now. I wonder if that was the original intent, and maybe they just didn't have high enough res textures in the original. I would have thought that wouldn't have been a problem, because you could turn textures up and down like crazy, even though it didn't make much of a difference. Well, we're already running out of daylight, and it feels like we've accomplished piss all, so I guess at some point we're gonna have to continue this. Do we try to make it to the next town? Or do we stay here? I guess Gotha isn't that far, so let's head on over. If we could at least figure out some plot stuff, that would be nice. And what the hell is going on over here? Just orc tents, I guess? Yeah, and I'm gonna have to figure out about the whole teleportation thing, because I'm not walking everywhere, but I don't remember where the stones are. And I don't care to search around because we've got other things to do. And there's really not that much plot. Like, the plot completely centers around the conflict between Gorn and Thoris, right? And their respective forces, obviously, but oh, there's just a body here. Interesting. Oh, because I assume this is the front line. Crazy. Some more gore than they normally do. I like that they have bodies everywhere. It's a nice touch. Not really enough for a war, but either way. Ian.
Does Gorn treat his forces well?
Yes, very well. Why shouldn't he? He is a warrior. One of us.
One of us. One of us.
Are your troops trustworthy?
I would trust them with my life.
Have your supplies been regular?
Yes. Gorn has made sure we lack nothing.
Have there been any attempts for a ceasefire?
No. We know that the orcs would never adhere to a ceasefire. We cannot trust them.
Take my advice.
Figures. Alright, so we've got a decent military camp here. But where, pray, is Gorn? Linhart.
Do you know why Gorn attacked Thoris?
We do not question Gorn. We trust him completely and believe that he has had good reason to attack Thoris.
Has Gorn tried to enlist the help of anyone in his war?
So far, Gorn doesn't see the need to do so. We are perfectly capable of facing anything the orcs might throw at us.
That's sure as shit not what that guy said.
Have your citizens suffered much due to the war?
We all suffer. We must all sacrifice a little happiness for future peace.
So it's gonna be like a morally gray debate, I assume. It sounds reasonable on both sides. And not everybody has all the information. I'm just trying to, like, gaslight the events of what happened. Fun stuff. Who do we pick? I mean, Gorn's our buddy. Although he did attack first. Like, even as far as what we were observing with Zardus. So, do we really stand for that shit? I don't know if I like that, if I'm honest. Let's talk to the boy himself and see what's going on. I swear to God.
One step further.
Go
Why?
mind your own business.
One more step in that direction, and you won't know what hit you.
Okay, I will back up slowly. Alright, so either I can't see Gorn.
Stop. Not one step further.
Fucking Christ, dude. Is this a wide enough berth for you? You bastard.
Good day, sir.
Oh,
Would you like to
Jesus.
buy today? I have fresh stock.
Fresh stock? Of what?
Everything. Name it. What have you heard about Gorn? Gorn has the loyalty of his people. No other ruler in all of Montera is loved as much as he is.
Uh-huh. Wow. What the hell is this? A jawbreaker? Primitive weapon usually used by Goblin. Interesting. A bladed leather helmet. Look at this! Helmets! Actual helmets. They remembered that they had to make fucking helmets for this game. That's funny.
You have to watch what you say.
Even though it's only like a third of the length of Gothic 3. I assume, like, as soon as we get through, like, the main plot point with Gord and Thorst, like, that's it. That's the end. I don't know what's actually gonna happen there. Like, maybe there'll be an all-out war. Maybe it'll just be discussion. There probably won't be a war. It'll probably literally just be Nameless doing all of the work as per usual. But, you know, guy can hope. Maybe they'll have a war sequence, kind of like what they did in Skyrim. It is nighttime now, though, so I'm gonna look for a bed, and we're gonna have to sort the rest of this mess out in the morning. Speech is starting to go to shit, so probably for the best. Okay, there was a bed in that other room. I just don't want to get harassed by the guard. Okay. So yeah, this is where we'll rest up for the night, and tomorrow we'll continue on. Hopefully we can find Gorn and figure out what the hell his issue is, or who's been lying. But anyway, until then, please like the video, because I need more of those. And, as always, have yourself a good one. Bye.